pulse point question of this week is, should government intervene in cooperative milk pricing? Despite the recent GST reduction on dairy products, two major state dairies, Bangla Dairy in West Bengal and Avin in Tamil Nadu, have not lowered consumer prices. The decision has drawn criticism from consumers, with GST authorities reportedly considering notices for non-compliance. The issue, however, is not just about price tags. It highlights a trade-off. Should dairies pass on the benefit of lower GST directly to consumers, or should they use it to strengthen farmer payouts and cooperative sustainability? With milk being both a farmer's livelihood and consumer staple, the balancing act is complex. Adding to the debate, the government has admitted in Rajya Sabha on 27 November 2024 that it does not regulate milk procurement or market prices. This raises a bigger question. Should the state intervene in cooperative pricing decisions or respect their autonomy in balancing farmer and consumer interests? At the inauguration of WorldFood India 2025 in New Delhi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlighted India's growing dominance in global food processing and agriculture. Speaking at Bharat Mandapam, he noted that India now contributes 25% of the world milk supply, making it the largest producer. He emphasized the role of cooperatives and small farmers, crediting policy support for strengthening the dairy sector. Modi also cited recent tax reforms, with butter, ghee and milk cans now taxed at only 5% GST, aimed at reducing costs for producers and improving consumer affordability. The Prime Minister further pointed out that processed food exports have more than doubled, backed by a 20-fold rise in processing capacity, and urged greater global investment in India's agri-food system. Dairy Dialogues, Opportunities, Policies and Progress, Volume 1. A decade of Kuldeep Sharma's insightful fortnightly blogs was officially launched by Dr. R.S. Sodhi, President of IDA. The launch was attended by Dr. Satish Kulkarni, Shri A.K. Khosla, Shri Aditya Jain and Shri Hariom Gulati. Dr. Sodhi, who also penned the book's foreword, shared his perspective on India's evolving dairy landscape. Let's listen to him here.
I'm extremely happy to release this book on Dairy Dialogues written by Shri Kuldeep Sharma ji. Basically, this book is a compilation of last 10 years the blogs of Shri Kuldeep Sharma on anything or everything happening in Indian dairy industry, on opportunities, on policies, progress, problem, whether you're talking FTA problem, during Corona problem, plenty of milk, shortage of milk, prices going up and down, and also on regulation. So I think this is the first book in Indian dairy industry on this subject. And I believe anybody who is related to Indian dairy industry anywhere should read it just to understand what all has happened during the last 10 years in Indian dairy industry. All the best. Thank you very much.
The Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation GCMMF, better known as the parent of the Amul brand, has announced an ambitious plan to invest Rs 10,000 crore over the next 2 to 3 years. The capital will be channeled into building 10 to 12 new plants covering dairy, ice cream and food product lines to bolster processing capacities and support its target of a 1 lakh crore turnover. This move is GCMMF's second major capex tranche, following an earlier deployment of Rs 11,000 crore since 2023, which is reportedly nearly fully utilized. The Federation currently operates around 118 plants nationwide and processes over 440 lakh litres of milk per day. It commands a 50 to 70% share in pouched milk and dairy products across India. Sangam Dairy has been officially selected to supply cow ghee to Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam (TTD) for the preparation of the sacred Sri Vari Prasadam. This movement marks a deep honor for the cooperative, which has been serving millions of consumers with purity and trust since its establishment in 1977. To commemorate the occasion, a special puja and flagging off ceremony was held at Sangam Dairy in the presence of the chairman, board members and officials. For Sangam Dairy, this opportunity is both a spiritual responsibility and a business benchmark. Supplying ghee for one of the most revered temple institutions in the world underscores the cooperative's robust infrastructure, farmer-centric model, and unwavering quality controls. BRIC National Institute of Animal Biotechnology, NIAB, Hyderabad, has developed QuantM, an affordable device for on-site detection of somatic cell in milk. It addresses a critical need in India's dairy sector by enabling rapid, low-cost, and accurate milk quality monitoring. Somatic cell count or SCC is a global gold standard for assessing udder health and milk quality. Elevated SCC indicates mastitis and infection in dairy animals, a condition that not only reduces milk yield but also leads to excessive and often indiscriminate antibiotic use. By providing results in under 10 minutes at less than rupees 10 per test, QuantM empowers farmers and cooperatives to detect mastitis early, reduce misuse, and curb the growing threat of antimicrobial resistance. Belgian dairy cooperative Milcobel has entered a strategic partnership with biotech startup NoPalm Ingredients to convert whey permeate, a cheese byproduct, into sustainable palm oil alternatives. The demonstration facility starts in 2026 and a full commercial plant could be established at Milcobel's Longuemarque site by 2028. This move highlights how byproduct streams, often seen as waste, are being reimagined as valuable raw materials. Whey permeate is abundant in cheese making. Turning it into usable oil or fat closes value loops and reduces disposal burdens. The substitute oil behaves like conventional palm oil but avoids the environmental cost tied with palm oil production like deforestation that could appeal strongly to consumer brands seeking greener supply chain, especially those under ESG pressure.